Hello my students, 4th grade, how are you today? Welcome again in Al-Hadi Al-Mohammad schools. Today's lesson is language in use and we need to open your pupils book page 88. And we have an outcome for today, use possessive pronouns. Now my students, please open your pupils book page 88. Look at this picture, what can you see? Yes, we can see a boy and a girl. And also we can see objects in front of them. For example, tablet, camera, and phone. Now in our class today we are going to talk about possessive pronouns وهي ضمائر الملكية. And in this box you can see the possessive pronouns. Let us explain them. The first one is
hers, hers,
hers, belonging to her. بمعنى لها أي ملكية للبنت. And the next one
his, his,
his, belonging to him. بمعنى له أي ملكية للولد. And the next one is
mine, mine,
لي أنا, belonging to me. Mine. And the next one is
ours, ours,
ours, belonging to us. لنا, ours, ours. The next one is
theirs, theirs,
theirs, belonging to them. ومعناها لهم. Theirs, لهم. And the last one is
yours, yours,
yours, belonging to you. ومعناها لك, لكما, أو لكم. Yours. Now let us repeat these possessive pronouns again. Hers, لها. His, له. Mine, لي. Ours, لنا. Theirs, لهم. Yours, لك أو لكما أو لكم. My students, as you can see here, we have this dialogue. Please hold your pencil and listen carefully with the audio.
Is that your camera? Yes, it's mine. Well, it's mine and my brother's. So, really, it's ours. It's super cool. And is that your tablet? I wish it was, but it isn't. Is it your brother's? No, it isn't his. Is it your mum and dad's? No, it isn't theirs. Well, whose is it? It's my grandpa's, but I can use it. Lucky you. Oh, and is that your mobile phone? No, it isn't. It's yours. Oh yes, so it is.
My students, now let us explain this dialogue. This girl asked the boy, "Is that your camera? هل هذه الكاميرا لك?" And he answered, "Yes, it's mine. It's mine." So here he used this possessive pronouns which is mine. Mine إنها لي. Well, it's mine and my brother's. Here, this camera, he said, this camera is mine and my brother's. So, really, it's ours. أي أنها لنا. لنا. له ولأخيه. لذلك سنقوم باستخدام ours بمعنى لنا. And the girl said, "It's super cool. And is that your tablet? هل هذا التابلت لك?" He said, "I wish it was, but it isn't." أي أنني أتمنى أنه لي ولكنه ليس لي. Is it your brother's? هل هو لأخيك؟ No, it isn't his. أي أنه ليس له. Here we used his because we talk about his brothers. لأننا نسأل عن أخيه فلذلك نستخدم his بمعنى له. Is it your mom and dad's? He answered, No, it isn't theirs. Here we use theirs because she asked him about his mom and dad's. So he said theirs أي أنه ليس لهم. ليس لهم theirs. Well, whose is it? Whose is it? Look at this question. We use whose to ask about possessive. نستخدم whose للسؤال عن الملكية. Whose is it? لمن هو؟ It's my grandpa's. It's my grandpa's, but I can use it. أنه لجده وهو بإمكانه أن يستخدمه. Lucky you. Oh, and is that your mobile phone? وهل الموبايل فون هو لك؟ He said, No, it isn't. It's yours. أي أنه لك. Yours, لك. Oh, yes, so it is. As you can see, my students, in this dialogue, we use possessive pronouns, which are mine, بمعنى لي, ours, لنا, his, له, theirs, لهم, yours, لك أو لك. And this is the WH word that we have to use to ask about possessive things, which is whose. whose بمعنى لمن. عندما نريد أن نسأل عن ملكية شيء ما فإننا نقوم باستخدام whose لمن. And also, my students, pay attention. Here we have apostrophe s which is possessive s وهي s الملكية. Also here we have another possessive s, brothers. Is it your brothers? وهي s الملكية. Also here we have another one, dads. This is possessive s. Also here grandpas. ونقوم باستخدام هذه الأس عندما نتحدث عن ملكية شيء معين لشخص ما. My brothers, your brothers, mom and dads, grandpas. All these words have possessive s. My students, now let us watch this video about the previous dialogue. Listen carefully, please.
Is that your camera? Yes, it's mine. Well, it's mine and my brother's, so really it's ours. It's super cool. And is that your tablet? I wish it was, but it isn't. Is it your brother's? No, it isn't his. Is it your mum and dad's? No, it isn't theirs. Well, whose is it? It's my grandpa's, but I can use it. Lucky you. Oh, and is that your mobile phone? No, it isn't. It's yours. Oh, yes, so it is.
And my students, in this table you can see subject pronouns and possessive pronouns. ونقوم باستخدام ضمائر الملكية وهي possessive pronouns للحديث عن ملكية شيء محدد للشخص نفسه. And we use the possessive pronouns according to the subject pronoun that we want to talk about. For example, she, hers, he, his, I, mine, they, theirs, we, ours, you, yours. Now look at this example. Is that your book? هل هذا الكتاب لك? So here, my student, you have to answer about yourself. يجب أن تجيب عن نفسك. And if you want to talk anything about yourself, you usually use I. عندما تريد أن تتحدث عن نفسك بأي شيء فإنك بالعادة تقوم باستخدام I. ولكن بحالة possessive we have to use excellent, mine. يوجد لدينا ضمير آخر وهو ضمير ملكية عندما نريد التحدث عن أنفسنا وهو mine. So here you have to say yes, it is mine, or no, it isn't mine. فبدل الآي نقوم بكتابة mine. Now move to the second activity. Whose is it? Look and write. Look at the first picture. As you can see here, we have a boy and a girl, and this ball for them, and they are talking about themselves. وهم يتحدثون عن أنفسهم. So here we have to say it's ours, أي أنها لنا. لنا. Now look at the second picture. We can see two boys, and this boy talks about the other one. Look here, he talks about the other boy, and he has to say it's his, it's his, أي أنها له, it's his. And look at the next picture. As you can see, this girl talks about these two boys, and she talks about this ball, and she has to say it's theirs, it's theirs, أي أنها لهم, أن هذه الطابة لهم, theirs. And in the last picture, this boy talks about himself, and he has to say it's mine, it's mine, لأنه يتحدث عن نفسه. Now move to the third activity. Make a new dialogue. Talk about classroom objects. For example, is that red pencil yours? هل ذاك القلم هو لك? No, it isn't mine. It's Emma's. Here also we use possessive as الملكية. Is that laptop ours? No, it isn't ours. It's the teacher's. Now, my students, you can make a new dialogue with your family, and don't forget to send me your dialogues. Thank you very much, and see you next class. Goodbye.